Hi, welcome to Spec Hunter. It's been 6 months since I bought the Meta Ray-Ban smart glasses. Before getting them, I had many doubts. Like a lot of people, I wondered if these glasses made sense for someone who doesn't spend much time posting on social media. I also questioned if I would really use them enough to justify the cost. After half a year of living with them, I now know the answers. The first thing I noticed about these glasses is their design. Meta and Ray-Ban managed to make a piece of technology look like a regular pair of sunglasses. That's no small feat when I wear them out. Almost nobody notices they are smart glasses. I've spoken to countless people while wearing them, and only one or two ever realized what they were. The only giveaways are the tiny camera on the front and the slightly thicker arms. Other than that, they look just like any pair of Ray-Bans you might buy at a store. There are a few different styles to choose from. I went with the Wayfarer, but you can also get the headliner or a couple of other frames. You can order them with prescription lenses, which makes them practical for everyday use. And you can even get transition lenses that adjust the light. Those upgrades cost extra, but it's good to have options. The main point is that they look stylish and natural. You don't feel like you're wearing some weird gadget on your face. That's a huge advantage because if something doesn't feel natural, you won't want to wear it every day. So how do they actually work? These are not just sunglasses with a camera slapped on. They come with built-in speakers, microphones, and Meta's AI assistant. On the top right of the frame is a capture button. That's what you press to take a photo or record video. On the side, there's a touchpad for swiping to control the volume, skip songs, or launch the assistant. You can even use them to start playing music from Spotify, Apple Music, or Amazon Music with a simple tap. If you're using an iPhone, Apple Music works only through the MetaView app, which is something to keep in mind. The glasses are water-resistant with an IPX4 rating. That means you don't have to worry if you're caught in a little rain. I've taken them out kayaking, and they held up fine. You just need to dry them off after. They're not built to sit in water for hours, but for light splashes, they're more than capable. The sound quality surprised me the most. The open-ear speakers sit right on the arms of the glasses. They don't block your ears, so you can still hear what's going on around you. They don't sound like high-end headphones, but they're better than you'd expect. I found myself using my earbuds less often because the glasses handle background music just fine. A small feature that I love is being able to move music from my car speakers to my glasses with a single tap. That transition feels futuristic. The microphone system also deserves attention. There are 5 microphones built into the glasses. This makes phone calls clear and natural. I've used them for many calls, and the person on the other end often has no idea I'm talking through glasses. It's convenient to take a call without needing to pull out my phone or wear earbuds. Then there's Meta AI. The assistant built into the glasses can handle 2 types of tasks. The first are basic practical commands, like making phone calls, taking photos, sending texts, or playing music. You can also send messages through WhatsApp and Messenger, or share videos directly to Instagram. The second type is conversation. You can ask it questions or make general queries, similar to Siri or Google Assistant. For example, you could ask what climate a certain plant grows in, or check a quick fact while you're out. It can also do proactive things like telling you if your lens is dirty or warning if someone's face is blocked in a picture. The feature that really makes these glasses stand out, though, is the camera. It's a 12-megapixel sensor. And while that might sound small compared to modern phones, the results are impressive. The colors are accurate and the photos don't look overprocessed. But what makes it special is the perspective. Since the camera sits where your eyes are, it captures exactly what you see. It feels like sharing your own point of view. I've used this many times outdoors. When I was kayaking, for example, I was able to capture quick moments instantly. One time my brother found a tiny shrimp in his boat, and I just tapped my glasses to take a picture. If I had reached for my phone, I would have missed it. That's the advantage. These glasses don't replace a professional camera or even a flagship smartphone, but they let you capture spontaneous moments you'd otherwise lose. There are a few limitations, of course. Videos are capped at 3 minutes. I usually record 1-minute clips to save battery, and all photos and videos come out in portrait orientation. That can be frustrating if you prefer landscape shots. Speaking of battery, let's talk about how long these last. The glasses come in a leather Ray-Ban case that also works as a charger. It has a USB-C port, and the glasses connect through pins in the nose bridge. Meta says you get about 4 hours of use per charge, and up to 36 hours when you use the case. That's about what I've experienced on a long day trip. Using them heavily for photos and videos, they lasted around 4 to 5 hours. Charging is quick. 15 minutes in the case gets you back to about 30 to 40%. Now, not every feature is one I use all the time. I use the assistant for music, calls, and taking photos, but I don't often ask it more advanced questions. I've tried using it to identify things like trees, but the answers weren't useful. It once told me I was looking at a tree with green leaves. That didn't help. I also don't use the direct sharing to social media that much. It's nice to have, but it's not part of my routine. There are downsides. The AI assistant has clear limits. It can't identify songs playing on your phone. It won't let you reply directly to texts it reads aloud. If you ask it to play music, it will play one track, not a whole playlist. The integration with smartphones just isn't as smooth as it could be. It makes me wonder how much better these glasses would be if Apple or Google made them. There's also the issue of trust. Meta AI works like other chatbots, and sometimes it gives answers that sound confident but are wrong. That makes me hesitate to use it for important information. Battery life is another weak point. For hours is fine for short outings, but I wish they lasted closer to 8. If you're out for a whole day, you'll need to put them back in the case to charge. There's also a small delay when taking photos. Pressing the capture button doesn't trigger instantly, and sometimes people move before the shot is taken. And while the glasses are comfortable, wearing them all day does put a little pressure on your ears. It's not painful, but you notice it. So, do I recommend them? Honestly, yes. I was skeptical at first, but they've won me over. They're fun, stylish, and surprisingly practical. They're perfect for trips, outdoor adventures, or just capturing everyday life. The photos and videos are solid, and the overall experience is enjoyable. But they're not for everyone. If you're the type of person who constantly loses sunglasses, these aren't a good choice. There's no way to track them if they go missing. They don't have fingerprint sensors or security features, so anyone could pick them up and use them. That's a big issue Meta should fix in the future. Still, when you look at the price, they make sense. A pair of Ray-Bans alone costs around $200. For about $100 more, you get speakers, a camera, and an assistant. That's a strong deal. Some people wonder if they should get transition lenses. That depends on your lifestyle. If you spend a lot of time indoors and you want quiet environments with noise-canceling headphones for work or calls, you might be better off with a regular sunglasses version. But if you want to use them everywhere and see value in the assistant, then transition lenses could be worth it. Overall, I see these Meta Ray-Bans as one of the best wearables available today. They're not perfect, but they bring real value and utility. I hope the next version improves integration with phones, extends battery life, and makes the frames a little lighter. But even now, they're impressive. For me, being able to listen to music, take photos, shoot short videos, and even answer calls through a pair of sunglasses still feels futuristic. That's the charm of these glasses. They blend into your everyday life while quietly giving you features that once sounded like science fiction. For more videos, please like and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon so you get the latest updates.